Good morning, YouTube. Welcome back to the Raiders franchise. We are 8-4. Just lost to the Chargers. They take the lead back in the division, and our defense got exposed. So we got to improve there, and see what the hell's going on. Let me. For now, we moved Steele back in the nickel, but I don't know if that's really working. We're going to throw Riley Moss back in there at nickel. And we might have to just re-look at that position in the offseason. But for now, Riley Moss gets the nod back at nickel, and Jimmy Steele goes back to the bench as the fourth corner coming off. But anyways, we're going to wait a couple minutes while people catch up to live, and I'll see you in a second. All right. Let's get it rolling. All right, so today we have the Broncos. Division game. They're 5-7. Tough year for them. They have to win out to even have a chance. Probably at the playoffs. We're sitting pretty. We are sitting pretty. 7th seed team is 6-6. As you know, top 7 teams get in. And we are 2 games above that. So, we just win a couple of games. We could lock up a playoff spot. But our defense needs to clean up. And they need to clean up now. I might go all defense here. Trying to see if there's some stuff. This right here. No fly zone. I might want to work on that. Back to the... Okay. We'll work on upgrading that. When we get it up to a nice level, I think we will replace pressure effects on the QB. And maybe work on that ability. I'm going to go without the QB upgrade here. I think Milton can do it on his own without the help. I think defense needs some help, so that's what we're going to do today. All right, after losing last week's game, we're going to go full pads here. Relatively healthy. Love to see it. Yeah, really healthy. Oh yeah, we have the extra help now. Who else would I like to look at here? Oops. Let's get Dante Thornton some extra help here. I want him to be our future #1 guy, so let's get his ratings up. Got some upgrades after the full padded practice, and only Nugent got one. Rookie safety, 7th round draft pick. All right, let's do a little recap on where we are stat-wise. We have the #1 offense in the NFL. Unfortunately, we have one of the worst defenses in the NFL that's holding us back to this point. Running game's been fantastic. Both running backs over 5 yards a carry. We finally found a 3rd down back that could produce, so that's been good. Besh is just 23 yards away from a 1,000-yard season, his first of his career. He's having a breakout year. We might even consider bringing him back. We're thinking about upgrading and moving on from him, but he's had a fantastic year. Thornton's kind of taken a step back this season, definitely with the touchdowns. He hasn't been the red zone threat as he has been. Bowers as well, only 7 touchdowns between the two. Hill and Besh have more alone than they have together. Offensive line's done pretty solid. Max Crosby has 12.5 sacks. Brissy with 9. Franks with 7.5. Van Ness with 4. I'd like to see more pressure out of Van Ness, but he has been great against the run. And we have some interceptions sprinkled in here, but I'd still like to see more out of them. Broncos, Raiders. Here we go. A little bowly bowl. Here we are in Las Vegas. A chance to go to the playoffs for the first time in forever, it seems like, for the Raiders. We finally have a team that they can be proud of. Can we finish the deal and mark our first playoff appearance in this franchise? Broncos surprisingly sitting at 5-7, season on the line. We're going to see their best today. Bo Nix always gives us a problem. And here we go. Broncos going to start the day off with the ball. We get the ball in the second half, just the way we like it. McCoy on the return. And he gets stopped quickly across the starting safety in there on the tackle. Bo Nix, 28 touchdowns, 6 interceptions on the year. He's had a pretty solid year. Just above 60% completion percentage. I'd like to see a little bit higher, but for the most part, he ain't turning the ball over and playing decent ball. Now, we did lose our superstar X-Factor rookie linebacker for the rest of the season as they go outside. The Marvin Mims Jr., who spins his way upfield. First down, Broncos. I am thinking about moving the tackle slider for both user and CPU again by 1. May even do this after this game. Let's see. And I did increase the user coverage. Because again, we're not usering everything. We're staying locked into one player, and our CPU's been terrible at it last 3 seasons. Bo Nix rolls out and slides before the first down, setting up a 3rd and 2. Yeah, it's hard to best one because again, you don't know, is it just because my players are bad? Is the sliders bad? What's the reason for the terrible defense? And we've been improving this defense last 2 seasons, and it hasn't been enough. No, is that their guy? Yeah, their guy goes down. I've seen Carr and in right there. I don't know what formation we were in before that. Bo Nix back to pass, checking underneath. Marvin Mims Jr. gets the catch. Great block by Franklin, kicking the linebacker out. Going in the eye, 2 receivers to the right or left. Directionally challenged. Ball goes to Harvey up the gut. And he has some space and picks up 6. 7. 6, 7. Close enough. Bo Nix back in the gun. Harvey in the backfield. Got big old Darnell Washington out there in the slot. They dump it underneath, and that's Franklin on the loose. Cross there in coverage. Has his 5th tackle already. You don't ever want to see your safety with 5 tackles at the very beginning of the game. Means they're getting to the second level. He did have that tackle in the kickoff, but he's been involved in every single play. All right, let's send some pressure. I'm gonna man up Mims Jr. over here. And they go up the gut into the blitz. Carr there meets him in the backfield. Loss of 2. 2nd 12 coming up inside Raiders red zone. Bo Nix back in the gun. 2 tight ends set. Harvey in the backfield. Nix takes the snap, looking, passes, throws it over the middle. Carr there again to make the quick stop. Gain of 3, setting up a 3rd and 9. All right, bend but don't break. Long checks in the game. I don't know where Nugent's at. And they're going to check it off the screen to Harvey, and he goes down. Simpson there, our prized free agent pickup this year, brings them down and sets up 4th down. Oh, I'm so glad we brought him in. He has been so good. There hasn't been much to brag about this defense, but he has been one of them. All right, they're going to take the opening drive down the field, stall out in the red zone, and pick up 3. Raiders' #1 offense ready to come back on. Milroe in conversations for MVP this year. Slaughter set return, makes a man miss. Gets up to the 27. Very great year. Jesus, I'm so sorry, blowing your ears out. That hit me weird. Jesus Christ. All right, single back. Milrow, play action, rolling out, pressures there, throws it downfield, has an open receiver, and misses Tyreek Hill while he was on the move. We had him. 2nd 10, Milrow in the gun. Takes the ball, looking, checks it underneath the Bowers, who takes on the first man, sheds him, gets 5. Like to get Bowers more involved. He's the 4th leading receiver on the team, but our best one as he gets loose again. Ufunga gets shed, and they bring him down at the 46. Single back, 2 tight end set. Mayer checks in the game. Genty takes the carry, has a lane, gets tackled by Sertan. 2nd and 2. White checks in. He's going to get a carry. Great blocks by offensive line. Great job by the left guard, who's in his sophomore season, moving from right guard to left as we drafted a new right guard. Both very young, very talented. Oh, wait, actually, what's his name hurt? Why is he not in the game right now? Oh, he didn't show up on the injury report. Downing is hurt. How about that? Dislocated wrist, he's out for the game. Now, that's the only knock on Calvin Downing, is that he has been banged up throughout the last 2 years quite often. He hasn't missed extended time, but he's come out of the games pretty regularly. And they're in man coverage. Tyreek Hill gets away from Ufunga. Mismatch there. Gets down to the 10. Into Denver territory. Into their red zone. 1st and 10. Technically could still pick up a first down. Just short of the goal line.
First down and goal to go.
Oh, yeah, it's goal to go. I'm like, wait a second. Stepping up. Finding the open receiver. And that's Thornton Jr., who we were talking about pregame. He picks up 6. He changed his number for Tyreek Hill, moving to 17 this year. He is the future of the program at receiver, that's for sure. Tennessee product, who during his senior season averaged 24, 27 yards per catch. It was fucking crazy. He had sub 30 receptions, but every one of his receptions were downfield and impressive. And I've seen him a little bit of Raiders tape when I watched some of the games highlights from last year. He popped up every now and then. He looked like an exciting player. We're glad that he has developed as the Broncos take over at the 21. Harvey coming on the field. He has been a tough one for us to stop when we face him. 2 tight end set, very similar ran team. We run the same playbook. And they get 4 on the run. Single back, 2 tight ends. And they're going to go back to the ground game. Yes, I thought it was play action. It was not. And Harvey takes it for a good gain, gets the first down. He has 20 yards on the ground and 5 carries. Good 4 per carry. Still in this single back set. Mason in the game for the injured linebacker, and now Harvey's loose in the secondary. Yeah, that injury, that torn tricep to our superstar linebacker that we picked up in the 2nd round, he was hidden development. We finally got to see what his development trait was, which is superstar, so huge. And then we trade away, what's his name? Bush. At linebacker, a free agent signing from last year. Harvey getting loose on the outside, up the sideline. Nick Cross chasing him down at 32. But we trade Bush to give him more of a lead role, and then he gets hurt. So now we're back to our young linebacking core from last year. Carr getting most of the snaps, replacing him. As he gets in the backfield, slows down Harvey, waiting for the company. Riley Moss gaining his starting spot back against his old team. He lost his starting spot last time we faced the Broncos and gets it back now that we're facing them again. Little revenge game. Fullback dive. Ooh, and he has an angle to the outside. Great call. First down. Big play out of the fullback. Going back to 2001 with that one. Harvey sucking wind. And they're not going to snap it. They're going to go to the second quarter where we got a quick first quarter done. 7-3 is your ball game. Raiders had one possession. Broncos is at the tail end of their second long-winded drives to start out. All right, we're going to press here. We must be in a 4-2-5. Chin is in a nickel spot. A heavy nickel look, and he's loose. Nix, no one there to stop him. Great blocks downfield. I don't know if that was designed or Bo Nix just seen an opportunity, but he scrambles for 6. Yeah, great blocks downfield. We were in zone 2. No one can make a play. Usually, when you're in man coverage, it exposes you to QB scrambled stuff because the defenders aren't always looking at the quarterback in that position. They're usually locked in on their man coverage assignment, back to the quarterback at times, and then it opens for lanes to run. But when you're in cover 2, cover 3, everyone's staring at the quarterback to step up and make a play. But there was just great blocks downfield, and he had a wide-ass open lane, and they take the lead back. Slaughter set the return. Behind Bradfield, has almost the lane there, gets stuffed in traffic down to the 25. Milrow returning on the field. They're saying Penix Jr. is now in the lead. We have been leading the MVP conversation since they started talking about it. He had a kind of a mid-game last week, although the offense had a hard time getting on the field because the defense was constantly out there giving up third downs to the Chargers. And dumping it off to Ginty, able to get it off through contact, and gets 8 on the play. Offset I. Thornton and Hill stacked to the left. Gonna get to our own fullback dive. Fuck you. First down. Want to show Sean Payton we could do it too. Ginty in the backfield. We're in the gun here. Gonna go back to the ground. They are crashing in on the line. If we can get past second level, that could be dangerous. Gets 8, though, on that play. They could send some pressure out of this. See if they do. They send 4. We find an open receiver, and that's Thornton. Getting loose, beating Surtain. Down to the 33. Let's go. Beat him so bad, his daddy's probably pissed. All right, looks like they might be doubling Thornton here. So let's clear him. Rolling out to the right. Dangerous throw up in the air and picked off. Should have threw it out of bounds. Decided he was going to test it with his cannon arm. Couldn't get enough in it while he was on the move, and the underneath coverage comes up with it. Great pick. Terrible decision by the Raiders there in Milrow. Not able to set his feet with the pressure in his face. Not enough on that ball. Bo Nix, the Broncos come back out. Just a quick turnover in the eye. Back to pass. Nix looking. Dumping off to the fullback who gets ran the fuck over. Luke Van Ness there to say hello. Got a penalty on the play. It better be not against us. All right, we are definitely declining that. We are not taking that play away from Van Ness. All right, we are going to send some heat. Ooh, Harvey. Almost. Van Ness there to beat him again in the backfield. We were talking about him pregame. Want to see some parts of his game step up. He's been great against the run, as you can see there. Would like to see more pressure on the passer. 3 tight end set, single back, Harvey in the backfield. Ball goes to Harvey. They just try to get out of the end zone and do down to the 2. You're goddamn right we're going to try to block this shit. 4th and 17, backed up into their end zone. Kick is away. No block. Bradfield down to return, and that's a great open field tackle by Taylor. Still great starting field possession for the Raiders. Penix must have some good rushing yards because he's 300 yards behind us in passing. Unless he's been slinging it in the end zone. Rashad White in the game. Oh, shit. They bring pressure off the edge. Nickel blitz. Able to bust up that play. Able to still sneak out 3 on that one. A long 2. White's still in the game. Gonna get another carry. Hesitated. And he paid for it. Backside pursuit. Got there. All right, 3rd and 7. Got trips to the right tight. Milroe back to pass. Looking Bowers. Breaks open. Down the sideline. He's going to run Hufanga's ass over. Hufanga, I remember I don't know if it was last year or last game. I think it was last year. He was beating the shit out of us. But I think we've handled him better this season. Oh, my goodness. Why did he throw that ball into double coverage? Interception. Oh, my goodness. Nothing about that said throw that. And we threw it anyways. I think we need to drug test Milroe after the game. It seems like he just smoked a bowl before he threw that interception. And after. What were we thinking? Harvey gets the counter. Outside. Cross. Beats him. Holds him up. Gets him for a loss of inches. He had some room there. He just had to make one man miss. Couldn't get it done. Cross. Nice open field tackle. Nix. Ball out quick into the flats. Sutton wide open. Gets 8. Nix is a quarterback that'll take what you give him. This is an offense that excels in that. Got to get a little bit more aggressive. Unfortunately, risked a deeper pass, but they have been beating us underneath. Nix in trouble. Extends the play. Finds Sutton in the second level. And he picks up a first down in the Raider territory at the 46. And now they're threatening to score after that turnover. Raiders, who are typically very clean with the football this season, have thrown 2 picks so far. Nix down the middle, high for his receiver. Off the mark, incomplete, 2nd and 10. Giving a lot of 4-2-5 looks. I don't know if I want to keep doing that. Oh, setting up the screen. Harvey gets a block. Outside, jukes a man. Makes another miss. First down, Raiders. Yeah, I'm thinking about moving the tackle sliders for both user and CPU. Whenever I seen it, I usually trust Hurricane's eyes when it comes to slider sets and shit, but I think he was a little off with this one. Now, his college football one is beautiful. Like, it plays extremely well. This one I've liked, but I've also have some gripes about it. So we're going to try to tighten some of these things up. I want to make sure I have it right before we make a true Super Bowl push as the ball is loose. Fumble on the play. Levi Franks forced it. Einstein picks it up. Or is that Crosby? Shit, I don't know. One of our white linebackers got it. Yeah. They're number 48 and 49. That was probably a bad design choice there. My numbering so close together. I just let them keep their draft numbers as he rolls right. Opening over the middle of the field is Tyreek Hill. Cuts it up outside to the 41. Sertan on the tackle. Just over 2 minutes left to go at half. Down by 3. Raiders driving.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Milroe trying to settle it down. Back to pass. Looking, checking down. His eyes were on the right side of the field. Missed the open Tyreek Hill crossing the middle. Didn't see him till late. Paid the price. Got Thornton outside. Try him leading to the boundary. Got him. And stops the clock right before a 2-minute warning. Or not. What? Why would you have a runoff there? I went out of bounds. I didn't get pushed out. I didn't go backwards. Why would there be a runoff there? All right, Bronco Gate. I'm going to call it. Ooh, Bowers wins his route against the linebacker. Breaks free into the end zone. Ball lofted He had to wait for it, and on the contact, they're able to break that up. Bowers was open for 6. May have been some pass interference there. Some traffic got jammed up. And it's off to Besh. First time we called his name today. He picks up 2. All right, now we're going to let the clock chew a little bit here. Down by 3. Milrow in the gun. We got 4 tight here. Milrow steps up in the pocket and goes down. Broncos call timeout. They're going to try to put a drive together with 1:19 left to go. They'll have about a minute left after this kick and subsequent kick return. Kick is up, Smythe, and it is good. 10-10. He may have ran into us, but we have that off because it happens too much. Oh, no, he didn't run into us. But I don't like it affecting games. Definitely at the rate that happens. So we just have that shut down. And they have a return here. McCoy makes 2 miss. It gets forearm shivered by fucking Chin. Took his head off. Harvey, 11 carries, 51 yards on the day. He has been solid. He did get 1 good chunk play to make that look a little bit better. All right, Knicks back in the gun. 11 seconds left to go. Setting up the screen. Harvey on the outside gets tackled by Steele, who found his way on the field somehow. Oh, we were in the dime. He just got demoted. Rookie pick from last year. I'm trying to remember when I think we picked him up in the 3rd. Oh, deep. And Riley Moss in coverage gets cooked. Franklin free. Touchdown. Broncos. Shit. Riley Moss, who just got re-promoted, playing nickel there. He's in man coverage against Franklin. Franklin outbreaks, gets a step on the corner route. Then Riley compounds it by not making the tackle. And he's gone. Yeah, I think tackle sliders are definitely moving a little bit. I like to see broken tackles, but we're seeing it at a too much of a pace, both for them and for us. I'm going to make the change to both of us. I like to keep it a little bit even. I do have the edge to user pass coverage because I think for some reason my CPU plays dumb. I'm not trying to use her a whole bunch. I just stay on one player on B. So, but I want it to not just be exploited. You know what I mean? I feel like the CPU quarterback just is one of the fucking cheesiest fucking QBs. They just eat you up underneath. So I got it a little bit tighter for us on that. All right, we got 17 seconds. They're saying punt on it. I kind of agree with them here. Let's see what we get. If we get something bust out here. Ooh, he had the lane. Stiff arm. And we'll call timeout and talk about it. 11 seconds left to go.
A gain of 10 yards.
It is realistic that we get in the field goal territory here. Possibly Besh could split safeties. Shit, he split safeties. Oh, ball hovered a little bit. And he threw a hospital ball for Besh. And Besh got knocked the fuck out. White checks in the game. 2nd and 10. Setting up the screen, has blockers downfield. Looking and winding his way, and that'll do it for the half. We are going to get the ball in the second half. We let up a field goal in the opening drive. 17-10 is your ball game so far. Turnovers the story in the first half. Browns, Steelers. Browns still technically in it, and they're looking to win. And that's Sanders back there, QB. Yeah. Oh, no, Fields is in there now. I was looking all the way from the door. I forgot. Fields keeping them relevant. They started off rough. They might be on a run. But Steelers, Jags. Jags, Texans. Jesus Christ. And looks like Texans going to steal this one. Bengals, Ravens, they're battling it out. Ravens at the top of their division with a 7-5 record, and it looks like Bengals might take one here. Usually offense is... Are you shitting me? What a fucking division that is. There's such talented teams over there, and they're struggling. They might have one of those teams that barely win above 500 and make it into the playoffs. Or maybe even under. Shit. We've seen that before. And that makes things messy for the wild card. A fun first game at per usual. Broncos, always a battle. I'd say they're our main rivals in this series. I know it might be Chiefs in real life. But I like the similarities of our teams and stuff, and I don't know. I just feel like it's a good matchup. Anyways, I gotta take a piss, boys. I'll be right back. All right, I drained the baby dragon. What's good? All right, first half stats. Let's look at it. Pretty even game. You know, they have most of. They have the nod on pretty much everything. That's just because they got more reps. But 12 to 13 passing. I mean, they're just the completion percentage is just so high. I might even switch this series to where I go 50-50 with the CPU there and just super sim the defense. You know what I mean? Because I'm not getting good gameplay out of that, and maybe I just run the offense. And we could look at it as I'm the offensive coordinator, head coach. You know what I mean? Let our defense just take care of itself. I'm really thinking about doing that. I just enjoy playing it. Just sucks that we're not getting the right looks. Because I like to keep it as realistic as possible. And we're having a hard time keeping that realism. I mean, 92.3 completion percentage. Crazy work. Not saying it hasn't been done. Just a 12 to 13, anything crazy. It's been done plenty of times, but it just seems to happen a lot. And it could, our players are shit. Maybe that's the case. Porter hasn't taken that next step. This is year 3. He's damn near the same rating he started out in. He hasn't made the jump that I anticipated him to. And he's been kind of a mid player. So maybe we need to overhaul that corner, the secondary room. I think safeties, Cross has been pretty good. Jeremy Chin's been decent. Kind of liability in coverage. We're probably looking to replace him too this next season. All right, we got some work to do. Let's start the second half down by 7. Bradfield set to return. And tries to shimmy his way through a lane and goes down. All right, Milroe, after throwing 2 uncharacteristic first half picks, looking to bounce back. Had an interception last week as well. Not his fault, though. Bounced off ahead of a receiver. into the hands of the defender. May have been a pick six, too, if I remember correctly. I can't remember. Genty up the middle, has a lane, bounces outside, gets down to the 45. And here we go. There's my 30-year-old football. There you are. Genty backfield, right hip. Goes down to the 44. White checks in. We haven't ran Genty near enough today as White breaks free. Goes to the outside, has a lane, bad angle by the safety, and he is gone. Touchdown, Raiders. What a play by White. Kick is up, kick is good. Trying to think back. I'm wondering, like, did I change my coverage sliders or the CPU? So I was just thinking about that. That was unrelated to that play, as that was a run. But we tie the ball game right out the gate. All right, they're already passing. They're on pace to beat their average, so we need them to chill out. They don't really have a crazy receiving core. I'd say that's their biggest weakness, although not against us. Harvey gets hit by everybody. Frank's in there. The 7th overall pick from last year. Forced the fumble on Nix earlier that opened the door for us. Nix back in the gun. Fakes it to Harvey. Goes deep. Mims in coverage with Porter, and Porter almost had the pick. Knocks it down. 3rd and 9. Finally, a positive play out of the defense. All right. Nix in the gun. I am taking Sutton. No, I'm not. He's checking it down. Oh, fuck. I took a bad angle. Marvin Mims Jr. fights his way forward and gets the first down. And the Broncos just won't get off the field. McClinchy goes down. Banged up on the play. They all play action. Beat me there. Sutton. I went to go hit stick and it switched players instead. That's kind of wild. See how I stopped right there? I switched. I was going to be late. I was trying to kill him. You got to make him feel you every now and then. Harvey in the backfield, 3 tight end set, play action rollout, and I got fucking cooked again. Harvey sheds 1 tackle, gets a first down. Cross 11 tackles. When your safety has to tackle that much, that's no bueno. Out in the pistol look, offset, back to pass, throwing out in the flats. Playing a little too soft there. I need to crash him. Actually, you know what? Give me the old trusty 2. Ooh, and what the fuck? Cross too deep. Franklin stops right in front of him. Ball's on the spot. Cross with his 11th tackle. Stops him right before he gets the touchdown. Harvey in the backfield. 3 tight end set, and they try to stretch it. He cuts it up, and Cross is there again. 12 tackles on the day. 13. Shit, I don't know. I've lost count. This kid's tackling everything. And Harvey, Carr there, meets him in the backfield. Down at the 4, and Harvey felt that one. Carr, I'm liking this kid. He was kind of last on the totem pole last year between the rookies that we had. But after off-season training where he took like a step up more than they did. Oh, you got to be shitting me. Braggs, the fuck are you doing? They didn't even set up yet. Why are you jumping? The center, I don't even know if the center was touching the ball. That's how fast that man jumped. You slip? Well, that sucks. Back in the pistol. Harvey in the backfield. Nix. Hands it to him. He tries to go outside, and it's Carr again, and Simpson and Receipt, the whole fucking defense. Stuffs them. 4th and goal, decision time. They send out the field goal team. Lutz the kick. Kick is up. Kick is good. They take a 3-point lead. 2017. Slaughter set to return. They're going to stretch it outside. Bradfield whiffs on a block. Good shit. Way to help a man out there. All right, 2 tight end back. Set. Fuck. Single backfield. Jensen has a lane. Hufunga lays the wood. He gets 9. Kind of punt it. Let's get back to the ground game. Let's help Milrow out. Shit. Backside pursuit gets there, but Genty sheds him. Not able to quite pick up the first down. 3rd and inches. Genty's in the backfield. And able to make a man miss. The center, Powers Johnson, got pushed back, almost blowing that play up. Genty saves it on that one. Bowers in man coverage, cooks the linebacker, 1st down, Raiders. Threw it right on his cut, outside shade. He had all the space, all the leverage. Fuck, Greenlaw lays the fucking wood there. Cat, get the fuck. Get out of here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Broncos' 48-yard line.
All right, back in the gun. They're looking like they could send a shit ton of pressure here. Let's see if they actually bring it. They said 4. Oh, fuck. 4, but man, it doesn't get there. Left tackle gets cooked on that one, forcing us up into the pocket early. Routes never got developed. Milrow back to pass. In the gun, looking. Throwing to a coming back Tyreek Hill. Ball off the mark. Barron in coverage, and that's going to be a punt for the Raiders. We have a chance to pin him here. Inside the 5, it'll land. Will it bounce? A Raider bounce? No. Goes out in back of the end zone. They'll start at the 20. Down by 3. We have to get off the field. 2 minutes left to go in the 3rd. Nix in the gun. And they run it with Harvey. Oh, and they made the... Fuck. And I never fixed it. For fucks. I hate that they do this. Every game. Yeah, I miss Dre. Need you back, brother. Although, Carr, you have been playing your ass off, sir. All right. Just noticed it, that play. Oh, wait a second. All right, they're going trips right in the gun. Darnell Washington is at tight end. Biggins. Nix. Oh, man, he's looking good in that pocket. Franklin not able to hold on. I don't know. Have we sacked Nix other than once? That strip fumble? Not sure. Nix back to pass, looking, stepping up in the pocket. I thought he was going to scramble. Hits Washington on the run. We got beat again there. That was on us.
It's a gain of 18. And the Broncos first down.
Flitter boys covering. Let's try to get some fucking pressure. Might go to the ground here. Brissy blows that shit up. That fullback's like, please no, I do not want to block that. And Brissy blows that shit up. Big loss on the play. 2nd and long. Bo Nix Back in the gun, making a play change at the line. Stepping up in the pocket, pressure getting there, and he finds his man, Washington, in coverage with cross. How do you block that? I don't know. That's a big man, able to use his body to shield off the defender. That's a tough coverage assignment. That tight end's a cheat code. I'd love to bring him in. You know, in like Mayer's position. A little bit of fullback, tight end, move him around. That's a big dude that can move. Carr, I'm gonna try. Yes. Oh, I thought Simpson had a chance at that. Washington almost made a play on it. I had a stroke with the call there. Words. Oh, they're sending Harvey in motion. And a quick pass again right on Riley Moss. Setting up a 3rd and short. Nice season. Yo, Cat, I'm going to fucking karate kick you in the next week. Stop doing that. Oh, ball's high. Sutton pulls it down right in front of Chin. I would like to see Chin drive on that and nail him. But he just kind of sat there while the ball was floating in the air, and we just have not been good enough in pass coverage. I just don't get it. As they go across the middle, play action RPO look there. Ankrum, our rookie corner, in coverage. That cat's a fucking dog in a cat body. I swear to Christ. Crosby chasing him down. I'm distracted as shit because my cat's going fucking nuts right now. Got fucking Zootopia in here. Bo Nix in the backfield, handing off to Harvey, and he meets a wall of Raiders. 3rd and goal from the 5. Up by 3. Try and extend this to 2 possessions. And he goes outside the flats. Porter there in coverage, stops him short, and they are going to go for it. Oh my goodness, going empty. Cat, fucking, you gotta be shitting me. Well, we stopped him, but this is not the fucking Olympics through here. What are you doing? This thing's on fucking meth right now, flying around. It is the most distracting shit ever. Did you get into my stash? Like, what is happening? All right, Genty takes it up, trying to get some space. Does. Gets us 5. Down by 3. Big stop for us. Absolutely needed it. Back in the gun. They send a little extra. We dump it underneath. Hit our hot read and Thornton, and that's a 1st down. First and 10. Still not out of our red zone. We got man coverage here. They're sending a blitz. We're going to run into it. Genty finds a lane. 1st down.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Down by 3. Still driving.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard.
Not really worried about the clock at the moment. It's riding Genty. And he breaks it. And almost gets away. Tried to stiff arm one more man. He's up 91 yards on today. He's only ran the ball 11 times. There's been a little more pass happening today. Also, White has been getting some opportunities. Fitted in a window. Thornton got popped, though. Couldn't hold on. That was a dumb throw, by the way. I'm sure you guys already knew that. White still in the game. Setting up the screen and can't set it up. I should have let it go a little bit earlier. Greenlaw there to bust that up. 3rd down. Down by 3. Got to have it. Under 6 to go. Besh wins his route to the outside, but can't catch the ball. Ball a little late. I needed to trust that he was going to win the route and throw it then, but I waited until I seen it, and by then it was too late. 4th down decision. What is the downage? I can't see it's the counter. All right, it's okay. Yeah, we're going to punt. I hate this. I hate this. But we're doing it. Going to try to pin him. Last time it bounced in the end zone. This time we get it out at the 12. All right, defense has got to make a couple plays for us. We can give up like 1 first down, maybe 2, but we need to make them chill on that. They're going to go to Harvey. No, play action. And checks it down to Mims Jr. Carr there to make the quick wrap-up. 2nd and 7, clock ticking. Just over 5 to go. Nix in the gun with Harvey left hip. Cooking the clock down to 6. And Nix under pressure. Crosby gets there, gets his first sack of the day. 3rd and 13 coming up.
A loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Defense needs to make one more big play for us here. Nix back to pass, checks it underneath. It's Franklin, and he's brought down by a host of Raiders. A yard short of the first down. And they are going to send the punt team out. Clock ticking. Under 4 to go. Kick is up. And Bradfield set the return. Tries to get outside. He goes down at 38. All right, 1st and 10. Just under 4 to go. Chinty. Tossed outside. Ufunga breaks up the play, and we go backwards badly. Loss of 9. They were ready for that one. All right, 2nd 19. Milrow, empty backfield. Has Tyreek Hill, and that ball just floated. He tried to throw a little hard inside shade and throw him inside. And he just kind of threw it up. Really just threw it up there. Man, I was trying to force the receiver to go in. Not the ball I was looking for. So we know he has a seam route here. The safety bails immediately. So I threw a hard ball right here. I threw a hard ball, and I'm trying to get it to land like right here. And I'm like, Hill can get across before he can and shield him off from that ball. He floats that thing. That is not the ball I sent. Bad decision. That's another pick. 3rd pick of the day. First 3-pick game of his career. Bo Nix throws a quick screen outside for Sutton. Defense can still clutch up for us.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 41.
Think the pass here? Oh, they're going to get a penalty. They had motion. Too much chit-chat, and they're going to go backwards. Absolutely. They're going to throw. And up the middle, right in the gap. I thought they were going to throw slants or something like that at worst, or drags. And they hit me right in my weak spot. I should have called timeout right there. It's also piss poor clock management I just did. Oh, we are shaken up after that interception. Harvey bounces outside, tries to find room, gets 5. I'm going to call timeout. They're in trouble. We might lose 2 in a row. been a great start to the season, but we have fucked up. Recently, Carr just drags him across for the first down. No. Carr, my boy. Why would you do this to me? Oh my goodness, what a great call. Marvin Mims Jr. breaks it outside. Touchdown, Raiders. All right, yeah, I think we are going to slow sim our defensive play. So we'll still watch them. I'm thinking about making that change next episode. I can't get the defense to play good. I just let the CPU play it. We'll play the offense. Keep it moving. Ooh. Actually, I really like that idea. But we have struggled on offense today, man. 3 picks. We had 8 coming in for this game.
On the ready.
Tough day. Milrow finding Tyreek Hill, first down.
On the jump.
13 yards on the play.
Milrow back in the gun. Stepping up. She'll do the mesh. Checking it. Genty sheds a couple tackles. Gets 7.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 44-yard line.
Right in the soft spot. Hits Besh there. First down. I forgot the run clock. Or to sprint the line.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They're letting us have underneath.
Complete to Jack Besh. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 27.
Jump ball to Thornton. Can't come down with it. Barron's played pretty well in coverage. I don't know who that is, but he's pretty good. I was trying to roll out and use that tackle. I didn't get the rollout I was looking for.
It's 4th down.
Jesus. Man, Cole Miller's gotten cooked on the edge today. 15 is ate him up. And that'll do it. Broncos outplayed us. We are an improved team, no doubt about it. But we're gonna have a tough time in the playoffs. This is how we're playing. I think we have a clear path, clear road. But these last 2 losses are very concerning. With it being like these are playoff quality teams, is what we're going to see. And we haven't been able to match up well enough. So. Let's make him a scheme fit, or try to at least. Ooh. Hell of an upgrade. I'm so glad he is superstar. He went from normal to superstar. It was a hell of a jump. It took him 2 years to get there. Get there, he did. Yeah, we definitely don't need that +7 QB thing with him being as good as he's been. I have the music glitches out sometimes. I have the I should have just the Madden music in here. But now you don't hear it. 8-5. Bears and Raiders coming up. Now we have to simulate this game and the Cowboys game, I believe. Because we're only playing 9 of our games and simulating 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we only have 2 games left. Chargers, Chiefs. Chargers Monday night, so we got to simulate those 2 games. In fact, we'll go ahead and simulate the Bears right now. going to work on upgrading one of these coverage ones and replacing what we got going on up there. All right. Oh, did I just... I don't remember picking the practice thing. Oh, we're going to risk it for the biscuit. May just set up one of our players to get hurt this week. Oh, he. I don't remember him being superstar before. I think he got upgraded. Trenton Simpson. Dante Thornton was in the offseason. He hit it then. Yeah, I'd like to see him, get free to the right pass, pass rush more. Mere Speed's been holding on since the beginning. He's one of the only, not too many Raiders from our opening season still here, but he's one of them. He's played well in spots. All right, let's advance week. Come on, beat the Bears, beat the Bears. Uh-oh. Oh, we won. And I told you, because the practice shit, we were in full pads and I just continued it. Someone was banged up and we worked them too hard, then played the game. They got hurt. All right, we'll look at that and then. Ooh, Riley Moss is out for an extended amount of time. All right, we might put him on IR too because he can be pulled back in 4 weeks. I like we have help in the secondary. I'm fine with what we got on the roster. Hugh Einstein, same thing. I think we're okay. We could ride with our depth. All right, that's a big win. After losing 2 in a row, came against the Bears. Milrow back to his usual self. Nice 76% completion percentage. 2 touchdowns, no picks. Genty was productive. Thornton Jr. Crosby got 3.5 sacks. Fuck yeah. Carr showed out. Good. And that's where we're going to leave it today, guys. I appreciate you coming through. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you on the next.